Okay, this is so funny. I'm not even gonna use the audio because I suck at audio mixing too. But this is funny because there's this like really major. The first 10 seconds of this track, they really fuck up the audio, and she's just like trying to fucking deal with it. She's like, what? Excuse me, I'm paying you for something. This is funny shit, dude. Okay, yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's funny. It turns out this chick is like 2 years older than me, more than 2 years older than me, which just brings me to my topic. Let's go play this video because it's kind of cool looking. I'll link to everybody's videos or whatever. But okay, like if you're in your mid 30s and you work at a tech company, one of these big fucking tech companies, and they're working you, and they're sucking you dry, dude, and you're fucking like working your ass off. You're not really, hopefully you're saving money. You better be saving money is what I'm trying to say here. Because what happens in this industry, to some extent, this is an exaggeration. It's not necessarily going to happen to you. It hasn't happened to me, but I started preparing for it right around the age of 35. And that's, it sucks you in at 20 and spits you out at 40. It doesn't work like that. It's not like you get fired the day you turn 40. What happens is like, you'll be in this situation where like the company, doesn't need you anymore, or the company breaks or folds or whatever. And now you're out there with your resume like you were 5 years ago or 3 years ago, and nobody's interested. That's how that bullshit works. And it's ageism. It's technically illegal, but they do it. Like they just do it by they do it. So what I would do is like start thinking about like how you can get more clients of your own. Start thinking about living in a place that's cheaper. This isn't really cheaper. I just like this place. I mean, it is cheaper. If you're from certain spots, this is a cheaper place. It's a very beautiful place. The only problem is the fires. If not for the fires, I'd be there. I hate getting evacuated for a fire and everything. You got to take everything you can with you. Now it doesn't happen all the time, but it's happened. It's happened to me. So yeah, but yeah, this is a gorgeous fucking dude. I've been here. It's fucking awesome. This chick is like, I think this girl's YouTube. She tours all over the place. So this is just one place she's been. She's not from here or whatever, but she just likes it or whatever. But which is cool. I do too. But yeah, if you don't want to get in the situation where you're like depending on the tech world to hire you, and you get a little bit older, and you got some millennial. Well, in my case, it would be a millennial, and in your case, it would be a Zoomer. Trying to interview you and going like, ew, you're old. Like that's what's gonna happen. Like it could happen, So I would start preparing because that's what I did to some extent. Like what I did was I saved up money, bought a cheaper house in a cheaper area, arranged myself with different kind of clients or whatever. Kind of spread your income out. Like don't need just one job. That's kind of like my thing. Like I don't like having one job. I like having several sources. I haven't really done that to the best. But I've done a lot of trying, and my better half is she does it too. She's got like 3 or 4. Like our tax returns are fucking crazy, but it's not like there's a lot of money. It's just like we got to do it because we're actually doing the businesses. So like they got the, if there's like $1,000 worth of income, it's not only $1,000. It's only $1,000, but you got to report it. And that is a hassle. That's what prevented me. In fact, I remember there's like a couple years where I was like wanted to do something, but like, but then I have to do my taxes all weird. It's like that's how they get you, dude. It's just gonna be 1 or 2 days of fucking hell, and keep all your records. Don't be afraid. That's how they get you, dude. They make it so complicated that people just don't want to do it. But it's learnable. It's just another damn stupid thing you got to learn to. But I can navigate the tax code. So, but yeah, I would start to like think about at least start. I mean, if you're like in your 20s, it's not a big deal. You can just work your ass off. And by the way, you shouldn't be working your ass off for any of these companies unless they're giving you shares or paying you a lot of money. So like if they're just working you hard and you're not getting a piece of that, like you don't have a promise of shares or something. Think about that. Like I'm just saying that's like because I've done that too, and it's just and the partying, like if you're like still partying at 35, like I was for sure, you're trying to like, the thing about this industry is you spend so much time at a damn computer, you don't get to have fun. So you like keep trying to like have fun, and it's like, okay, at some point you got to realize that like, no more extreme partying. But I think at around 35 is when I gave up on it. Yeah, I was just like, okay, I'm finally done. I'm ready for the burbs. I'm ready, I'm ready for, to just chill out. I love that place. Yeah, so this looks cool. Yeah, there's all these gold mines. I love this area. I mean, I don't know. I want to move there, but I kind of don't. But I do. But whatever. It doesn't matter. It's fun to visit. But yeah, she goes down there, hangs out, and has a really good time. Yeah, definitely link to her video. She does a lot of cool shit. But yeah, I would start analyzing where you're at. Like, say what's going to happen in 5 years if this company folds, and I'm fucking 40 or 41, and I'm here with my resume, and I look like I'm outdated. I don't know enough about whatever acronym they made up this week, and even though you've got like tons of experience, that is our strength. If you've been in this industry as long as I have, we know a lot of shit, but still, there's stuff we don't know that there's new stuff coming out all the time. It's very complicated. But anyway, so just think about it. Don't quit your job or whatever. Just sort of like be like, okay, maybe I should like sit down and contemplate the next, my plan for the like next 5 years in terms of my financial success, and well-being. That would be what I would do. What I did do. I did fucking. That is such a cool little lake. Yeah, I did do that. So not as much as I wanted to, but yeah. Anyway, you have a good one. And yep.